ElectraCast.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for January 9th, 2026.
Today, congressional activity on Friday reflected a quieter legislative day, with limited action in the Senate and more substantive movement in the House of Representatives. The Senate was not in session and remained adjourned until Monday afternoon. As a result, no bills were introduced, no votes were taken, and no committee meetings were held. In contrast, the House of Representatives moved forward with several legislative actions. Lawmakers introduced 14 public bills and 3 resolutions, beginning the early stages of debate on a range of policy issues that may affect various sectors as these measures advance through the legislative process. The most significant action of the day came with the House's passage of the Affordable Housing Over Mandating Efficiency Standards Act, also known as H.R. 5184. The bill passed by a vote of 263 to 147 and would prohibit the Secretary of Energy from enforcing federal energy efficiency standards on manufactured housing. Supporters argue that this measure could help lower the upfront cost of manufactured homes, potentially improving housing affordability for lower-income families and first-time homebuyers. Manufactured housing producers would also see reduced regulatory requirements, giving them greater flexibility in construction standards. As part of this action, the House adopted a substitute amendment recommended by the Energy and Commerce Committee and approved a revised title, clarifying that the Department of Energy may transmit recommendations to the Department of Housing and Urban Development rather than enforce mandatory standards. Federal agencies, particularly the Departments of Energy and Housing and Urban Development, would see a shift in their roles if the bill ultimately becomes law. The House also agreed to procedural rules governing consideration of this and other legislation, held one recorded vote during the day, and set its next meeting for Monday at noon. No committee hearings or joint meetings with the Senate took place. Overall, Friday's congressional activity highlighted a pause in Senate action, while the House advanced legislation with direct implications for manufactured housing residents, builders, and federal regulators, setting the stage for further debate when both chambers return next week. Those were the key activities of January 9th, 2026, in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Hannah Riggs.
Hey guys, it's your girl Yasia. I want to share some really exciting news with you. I just dropped my first ever single, Spell on You, off my upcoming debut EP, Devil's Room, on RM Records. It's simply devilicious. Check out Spell on You wherever you listen to music. Bye for now.
I never thought I'd fall in love like this. It's time to close the chapter, but I think I needed this.
Hey, heard you like podcasts. Well, check out Dollar Bets. 2 sports guys with faces for radio, betting live money against each other on air. That's Dollar Bets with a Z. Find us on the Winner's Edge.